Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Riverlore, and welcome back to Icarus. So, when last we left our intrepid adventurer Riverlore, we had just put down the contact device and grabbed the second quest after we had completed the first quest. So that is currently where we are. Right now, we are going to run down to the location where they want us to go for the second quest. I think that our boy here is in need of some grub. Can I get down here? Yeah, I think I can. I think we can get down here without breaking his ankles. Looks like it's nighttime, so I think as soon as we get to the designated location, we'll go ahead and take our portable shit shack out and set it up and spend the night. So while we're running here, guys, I have a quick couple of things to go over with you. So the first thing is that recently in my comments, I've been getting a lot of feedback in regards to me hurrying. And it looks like, and in retrospect, I've noticed it too, the whole point of me creating this stream, this channel, was to create content where I was taking time to explain to people why I was doing what I was doing and what the differences were and what the options were and different things like that. Just so that, oh, salt, let's grab that. Just so that no matter what your gameplay level, if you were a high enough level and you already knew what the heck I was talking about, then it wouldn't mean much. But that if you were a newer player, you would hopefully be able to learn something, and we could be somewhat instructional. And so apparently I've been getting away from that. And I think it just comes from my excitement level when I am to get in and get played. And I think it also comes from me wanting to try and do as much in the 2 hours that we have as I can. But the wonderful thing about this game, and the thing that I guess is the most hypnotic and therapeutic about it, is that you don't have to be in a hurry. And I am going to endeavor to, oops, where are we here? Oh, really? Is this where we're supposed to be? So I am going to endeavor to slow it down, take a beat, and make sure that I'm explaining. Oh, look at that. What is that? An aluminum. Okay. Take time, slow it down, take my time, and make sure that I'm explaining things to you guys as we're going along. So we're going to try and do that. What the heck? Okay, I see what's going on. I think we have to go down to the bottom here. Hopefully there is no... Oh! Aha! Ooh! What? Oh man, look at that. Wow. Okay. So apparently, full disclosure, first of all, before we start this, this is the first time that I've ever done this quest. I think I've explained to you guys before and in the past that I played this game a ton, but I had never done the quest chains or anything else like that. So you guys are going to be here with me going through this the first time, and that's going to be pretty cool. Now, there is... What the heck is that chest up there? Apparently there is collect ores from the surface, travel, collect the tools provided by the workshop team. Okay, so let's go see what tools they've provided us. Oh, there it is right there. How much room do we have in our bags? We got lots of room. Doo-doo-doo. Oh! Look at that. Wow. Okay. We're going to get someplace safe first. And then we'll take a look at what UDA approved or equipment got sent down to us. Okay, we want to go to our right. And I think what we'll do... That's a horsey. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to actually set our little shit shack up right here. Let's bring you over here where you'll be safe. I think that, what have we got? So the backpack I had has 5 kilo weight capacity plus 6 inventory slots and a 10% carry weight of ores. This actually gives us those 6 slots still, but it gives us 45% weight, wood, and ores. That is buku exciting. So let's go ahead and just collect some of this, collect some of this. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our shit shack up, and then we're going to build some rudimentary benches, I think. Because I actually was super smart, in case you guys don't remember, and I forgot my oxygen bottle. So we're going to go ahead and create some leather ones. Do. And we will definitely need the wood and everything else like that. So, yep. Let's go ahead and clear this out a little bit. Yeah. The nice thing is that we have lots of bag space now. So one of my subscribers actually wanted to know how we had increased our bag space so much, and I realized that I may have not gone over that with you guys in detail. So I'll just take a quick second to do that. So first of all, we start off with our normal bag. We increased, by getting the backpack, we got an additional 6 slots. Actually, let's swap out the backpack right now. There we go. Then we got the Zygo Hark S5 Enviro suit. And one of the things that it had is actually provided 2 auxiliary slots. And then on top of the Enviro suit, we sent for a couple of Patcher 2 modules, which each give us an additional 6 inventory slots. So between the backpack and those 2, that added 18 inventory slots. And then we also put attachments on 3 pieces of our armor, so on the chest, the legs, and the hands. And each one of those provided an additional 2 inventory slots. So between the backpack, the modules, and the attachments on the armor, we have an additional 24 slots, which is very, very nice. We don't need that armor. Where's the... Here we are. Let's go ahead and take all. We're going to go ahead and do. I think we're good. I could probably just do this inside one of the caves, but I prefer the comfort and security and not dealing with the cave debuff. Yep. Wow. So I don't know how many of you watched my Elysium video. Unless you love heartbreak and pain and anguish, don't do it. It wasn't stellar, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and put a door here. It wasn't that great, to say the least. Normally I would just put a flat roof on this, but I built it so that we could actually use it in the snow biome as well. When you have a flat roof in the snow biome, it can actually collapse your roof. That's why I went with the peaked roof. And then I have a door. You know what? Let's bring... I didn't take into consideration having my pet here with me. And maybe I should have brought... for now, I'm just going to go like this and get that off my screen. And to do that, I just hit 7. I don't know if you guys have the same button programmed yourself, but it's the numpad 7, not the 7 along the top. And that just puts my my thing up and down there. Crafting, let's see if we have enough to build a workbench. Okay, I'm going to need some leather. Should be not that big of an issue. Hello, stop kicking. You know, the funny thing is that I kept all my old tables and stuff like that back at the workshop. So I probably should have just brought those along with me. I have a feeling that we're going to be here for a little while. Oh, I love the salt. Actually, you know what? This looks like a pretty big cave. Huh. Nope, we're gonna keep the house going. Unfortunately, we can't skin those guys. And of course, when we want creatures, there's none to be had. have enough yet? Yes, we do. Beautiful. Craft. Yep. Let's go ahead and craft one of these. Let's go ahead and craft one of these. Actually, two of these if I can. Nope, just the one. I cannot believe I forgot my... Let's put that in there. Put that in there. Sort. Let's go grab a sulfur. Sulfur. What the heck? Oh, I see. It's even highlighting where the caves are, guys. Look at that. There's a sulfur grate. Oh, titanium, nice. One will for surely be enough. I don't think that there is anything that we have to really worry about. Oops. Let's go ahead and put that in there. Beautiful. Okay. Yep. Okay, now what do we got for picks? Plus 500% damage to armor. Whoa. Now this gives us a 10% yield to gold and copper. This gives us a 10% yield from iron, for mining iron. 136% yield. So this will technically provide us with, where's my picks? Did I actually forget? No, I didn't. Oh, I almost got very upset there. Okay, so let's do gold, platinum, and titanium. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to take this. Actually, let's feed and water our friend first. Mm-hmm. 6. Great. Let's go ahead and put another one of these in here. So, all right, let's turn that on. Let us bring our sleeping bag out. Oops. Excuse. Oh no, we need our fire, of course. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go like this, just in case something stupid happens. I don't really think that we need this pick. We have much better copper and gold yields from the picks that we made. An additional 10%, honestly. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And then we'll use this pick as our general pick. And then we'll use these all for the metals as we come across them. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll head off towards that. No. I think that's a bone arrow that I was using there. We'll keep that leather and you know what, actually, let's do this. I think we're going to create a smelter, a furnace, a basic furnace, just in case we need to repair our steel picks. And I need 4 iron bars and create a fat table so I can fill our lamps up. Make sure we don't have any floaters. And again, floaters are little pieces of the rock that may be in midair. And the worst thing in the world is when you're trying to run away from something and you end up running into a floater and getting stuck. Oh, we leveled. Nice. I think we're also going to have to probably create a furnace or an anvil to repair our knife. But let's just see how this goes. All right, let's bring this up. Cave found. Let's go ahead and build this. Craft. That in there, add the stack. This, put it in the corner. Okay, let's go ahead and put this in here. Sort, good enough. Just in case. I'm not going to leave my moa unattended. Probably could have just done this inside of every cave, but I'm not going to risk it. What do we need? We need 350 stone. Oh, silica. So let's leave him right. Actually, let's go in just a little bit. Let's leave him right there. So we need stone and silica and sulfur. So we got wow, there is so many resources over here. wonder if I go like this. Oh, it does actually track it. Awesome. Okay, let's go grab the stone that we need. We can always grab more if we need to. All right, let's take another little stone down. Just have a little sip of coffee. I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Relaxing, and if you're one of those people who likes to get lots done on the weekend, I hope you got lots done. I'm not one of those people. But actually creating content on a Saturday, I think that what I was going to try and do with the new series and stuff like that is, I think I was going to go Monday through Friday, and then spring is coming, and Mrs. River has recently decided that she's going to try and start up a little homestead farm business. And so we're going to, in the same way that I'm trying to grow this channel and get to a good place for monetization and everything else like that, we're going to do everything we can to help her with what she would like to. We're going to try and grow her business. When she's ready, we'll definitely be sharing her Instagram and stuff like that. She showed me, she's, in regards to content creation and creating videos and logos and images and stuff like that, she's just as new to it as I am. And man, she showed me a couple of little videos that she created yesterday, and they are fire. Super excited to see what she's going to do, but it's also going to require a lot of work in the yard for sure. So I think I'm going to need my weekends free to be able to help out with that stuff. Okay, so more. Okay, and stone and sulfur. How are we doing? All right, so we can take 21 of the stone back. Probably didn't need to count it all out like that, but what the heck. All right, and let's go ahead and just put this in the bench. We don't need to collect any more of that. Add to stack. Great. Sort. What food? I think that this is the food that... That's someone who's unforgettable. Come on. Wow. Do we need coal at all? Copper, platinum, no. Nope. Some more salt. We are going to be bringing a lot of salt home. Was this salt too? Yes, it is. Some more silica. That is a lot of ore. Wow, this pick is almost dead already, eh? We are definitely going to have to create another anvil. All right, there's another horsey. No wolves around here. I think I watched, speak of the devil and he will appear. I think I watched Madstone do this quest once, and his place was way far away from where we are right now. And, what? And there was no buffaloes up where he was. And he tried to pick up a buffalo down here and make it all the way home at night in a storm. It didn't go so well. This Icarus provides so many adventures. It's just crazy. It was one of those videos where you're like yelling at the screen. I'm sure you guys have had plenty of moments like that with me for sure. All right. Oh, hello. Hello there. Friendly. Let's see if we get some... Oh, we did get some stringy meat. Good. All right. So let's go ahead and do the sulfur. So we only needed 220, so that's... right? That's 220, yeah. Oh, look at all this. I am really glad that I didn't leave my moa in the house. Sort, how much space do I have left in my bags? You know what? I should have gone with my gut and just done this in the cave. I think I'm making this unnecessarily hard on myself. So let's not. Okay, this will go in here. This will go in here. This will go in here. So now, if I'm not mistaken, we have, yeah, that's great. And then we'll take this as well. And this will go in here. And then things I need to keep, we'll keep these, we'll keep that. All of this other stuff will come back for. Now let's go see what this cave looks like. Whether it has as much space as we need as the other one. Where? Oh, you bugger. Eek! So what you do, guys, when you have the bees stay the hell away from you. There's nothing more frustrating in the world, but the minute you turn your back, they're going to come running at you. So if you turn your back and pretend to run away and then turn around suddenly, you should be able to stab them for sure. Okay, let's do this. Open inventory. Let's take these two things out. Oh, no. Okay. Let's go like this. Looks like we got some shelter, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and put this stuff in there. We don't need any of this for this. Yeah, yeah. Take all. Almost got it all. This will just take a second. I apologize for not doing this right from the get-go, guys. We should definitely be able to have this quest done and move on from there. Let's go like this. Boom, boom, boom. We don't need this. 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 Sort. Let's put that in there. Let's go ahead and put our fire right here. And then put that right there, and then we're gonna go ahead and put that in there to cook. We got lots of salt. You know what? Actually, let's put the salt right in there as well. And then we'll put that, and that in there. Yep, okay. Let's go grab the rest, and then the pieces, and then we'll get on with things. We need some more silica, it looks like. Sort. Take. Take. And I think we are definitely going to make our shit shack bigger. Next time as well. We'll put that right into the blue. Here we go. Let's go see if we can grab some more silica. We need about 80 of it. Hopefully this will do it for us. Let's just do something here real quick. I'm gonna pull up my handy dandy calculator. Silica, we need 220. 220 minus 148. So we need 72 silica. And what did we get? Great, we got enough. Yee. 72. So let's go 50. That should do it. There we go. We're done that part. Excellent. All right. Now we need a whack load of iron. Add to stacks. Sort. Let's put the oxidizer up. Yep. Just in case something goes wrong, we don't want to have to be traveling. See if we're bound to the thing. Right now, this is our home point. So if something goes wrong and we die, this is where we'll respawn. But if we had kept it bound way across the map where we were, it wouldn't have been very nice, to say the least. Let's go like that, just in case. And then we're gonna take this, and we're gonna. This is not designed to be pretty. So we'll put that in there, and then I think that we need a sulfur in there. Yep, let's go ahead and do that. Great, so that's perfect. I think that we can actually make a spare. So we can just swap it out if this runs out. It's always handy. All right, now. We need 450 iron, eh? I don't know if this is necessarily the quickest or not, but I think that I'm just going to try and collect one thing at a time, guys. This pick is going to not last very long at all. Oh, Nelly. All right, let's take this for ourselves. Wow, this pick has quite a different sound than that UDA piece of crap. How are we doing here? So we have 1, 2. How's our food? We have nothing. Okay. Consume, 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 sort. We have 1, 2, 3 and a half. If we can use this, so 1, 2, 3, almost 4, because this has the 10% bonus for iron. Sort 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we need 20. Oh, there we are. Come on, baby. All right. Sort. So you have 1, 2, 3, 450. There we go. Let's go ahead and load that up. Oh, you're probably getting a little freakish because you want some food. All right, 51, 52, 53, 54, 50. Hi. All right, there's the iron. Great. This pick. Well, yeah, I suppose we should skin it just because. I have an idea. I have an idea. I think what we're going to do is try to bring as many resources back with us as we can. So things like salt. Also, we'll try and bring as much epoxy back as possible. Let's make a bowl. Also, as many exotics as we can. Deploy, we'll put this right up here. And then we're going to take all the bone we can get out of here. Let's go do that. Put some bone in here. Add to stack, sort. And we're going to put this in here because we don't need that anymore. So we'll bring the copper back here. We're going to collect a little of this. And then we're going to collect a little of this. And then we're going to go into here. Sure, let's do that. And we'll throw that in there. Let's go ahead and throw this in here. Wow. Excellent, we're getting some levels in here. Let's go ahead and put this in there. All right, so now we need some copper. How many copper do we need? Only 160. This is going to be no sweat. With the 25% copper attachment that we have on our pick that we're using right now, means that we're getting 25% more copper. So we take a look at it, you'll see it says 25% yield from mining copper. So we're getting 25% more copper from our pick than we normally would. And I think that we're already going to be done the copper on this. 154, so we need 6 more copper. I don't want to leave a partial node, so we'll just do this. Let's go load it up, check it off our list. $20, 51, 50, 150, 160. Beautiful. Doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie. Come on, let's bring you in here a little bit closer. There you go. Let's put that copper in here. There we go. How's our deactivate? Let's keep that sort. And we're gonna give you some of this yummy stringy meat. Ooh, one of those just fills you right up, eh? And 7, let's give you some more water. Great. All right, what do we need now? Now we need gold. So this is going to be, again, we're going to use our gold pick. So we have a pick that we put an attachment on that gives us plus 25% yield from gold. And again, we only need 160 of this. Gold is usually a big pain in the Badinsky. So that only gave us 48. Let's go over and check the cave across here. Oh, guess who sees another exotic, guys? That is exciting. Come on. Yep. All right. So all we see is one stinking gold in here as well. Where? What? Oh, you sneaky bugger. Well, we're going to be hemorrhaging hit points here. All right, let's go ahead and use one of our low level. There we go. That gets us back up there. We'll grab this exotic. This is exciting stuff. I know that I was talking to you guys at last episodes, a couple episodes ago, or last episode about the backpack that I want from the space station. The nice thing is I believe that we get to keep this backpack permanently now. So this is one that we won't have to buy and we can use whenever we go, we're going to get ores or wood. How about we switch to the gold pick? That was a really silly thing we just did. All right, how much gold do we have? We have... All right, so we're going to need... We need to find another gold. Bear with me here for a moment. I just want to check. I just want to check something. So right now we are down in J14. I don't think there's any more mines in and around here, but we might as well take a quick boo. J14. crapola. All right, so we've been in both of these mines. I'm going to take one more look through both. We did not find enough gold, even with the plus 25 attachment. You know what? I think we're going to need a little bit more iron to make another anvil so we can repair our knife. I am not seeing... Oh, if only we had a deep mine or a deep drill. So I don't know where everybody else, I mean, I know where a lot of you are in the world, and that's like all over the world. But yesterday, Winter is just for some reason sticking her claws in and not wanting to go away. Where I am from in British Columbia, Canada, growing up, I mean, it was not uncommon to have winter go till the end of March at all. But in the last 15, 20 years, it has slowly been shortening and shortening and shortening. And so it's quite rare for us now to see winter lasting into, you know, past mid-late March. And yesterday we got, I think, over a foot of snow, or close to at least a foot of snow, which is, I think, around 30 centimeters. Being as we're a metric country, I should probably know that. And there's snow on the schedule for today too, so it is a winter wonderland outside right now. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-bum. These spiders should be, or these snakes should be back, the cave worms. Let's go ahead. I need 4 of these. Looks like I need a few more stone. Come on, Davish. What are you doing here, Davish? Little bit of stone, smallest rock we can find. Oh, hold it. Actually, yeah, let's just pick up some rock that way. We don't need a hole. All right, that should be enough. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum-bum. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's put this here. Let's go like this. Repair. Oops. Repair. Sort. Sort. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this. I think that we're going to need some of this. Let's put this in here. Let's bring this down over here. Sort. Add to stack. Sort. I don't really care about the bacon. All right, so we are going to now. Let's just drop the bacon. We are gonna go head over to here in the darkness on our lonesome. Oh, good thing we did. Beautiful. Since we clearly could not get enough gold there, doobie doobie doo. Our moa should be perfectly fine in the cave there. I know that there is another cave over here. Wow, this is just beautiful. I don't know if it's my imagination at night, but it seems to get a little quieter around this time of the day. For sure. Nope, we don't need that. Are you kidding me? All right, while we're here, we need platinum. Let's go ahead and collect some platinum. This is, there's got to be at least one gold in here. Like, I know gold is rare, but come on, man. Do we need aluminum? Is there aluminum? We need 60 aluminum. Great. Oh, yeah. 1 aluminum per mine, eh? How many is that? You know, I think about when I didn't switch my picks on the first gold that we mined, I didn't switch my pick over. What a big, and that might have been, I don't think so, but it might have been the difference. We might have been done the gold already if I had. 60 aluminum, is there another aluminum? Let's go ahead. All right, there's the aluminum we needed. Platinum, we got 40. Let's take one more round through here. Nope, it looks like it's all copper and iron. Oh! How many platinum is that? So we got 80. We need 100, so we need 20 of that. All right, let's take a look here. Son of a biscuit. Not enjoyable at all. All right, we're gonna head back to our cave. We're gonna have a snooze, and then we're gonna grab our moa, and we have to go for a run. because we are a whopping 20 gold short. But before we do that, we're going to collect all the rest of it so that the gold is just what we need to do to finish up. So we need 10 more platinum, and then we need 100 more titanium, which should be easy peasy. I think we're done the aluminum. Let's bring that down. There's that. Titanium. Oh, that is a good cup of joe, let me tell you guys. I know that there is another titanium around here. Titanium. How much titanium? What did we get? We got 80 titanium. Under platinum, 100 titanium. Okay, let's go now. Any other titanium? Nope. Now, again, for those of you who see me kill the cave worms and I don't pick any of this stuff up, if you haven't watched any of my previous videos where I've explained it, it's just because that's stuff that we cannot use yet. So we do not need to worry about picking that stuff up. Is there another titanium here? Really? You know what? Let's do this. All right, now we can really look at this. We can see underwater. We can see above water. There's a titanium right back there. Doo-doo-doo. I hear somebody running chainsaw in the background outside. I hope you guys aren't picking that up. All right, there we go. We got our platinum. We got our titanium. We are definitely not seeing the one more gold that we need. So we're gonna have to go on a little run ski. A little run ski. Dude. can't believe we're almost done. This is much quicker than I thought it would be. All right, so 100 of these and 100 of these. So we literally need 51. We need 21 gold. All right. Let's go ahead and have a sleep. Okay, and then we're gonna go, do we have 40 there? Yes, we do. Create. Maybe we'll just leave all this stuff here in case we're back out this neck of the woods for some reason. Where the heck are we? All right, let's put this right over here. We got some steel, we got some iron, yep. Oops, let's not do that. Let's do this. And then we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go like this. And hopefully our bow doesn't get all foobarred up. Deactivate. We're gonna let that little red part of the storm go wandering by. I cannot help but think that those few strokes on that axe did not, or on that pick, did not make it. Did not make a 22 ore difference. So this is kind of silly. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and fill our bucket up actually while we're here. Let's go ahead and, yep. He goes through food pretty ridiculously, to say the least. I know we're going to need that extra stamina. Let's see whether there's points that we can spend. Perceived threat, don't really care about that. Oh, look at this. Reduces sprinting stamina cost at max rank rates, movement speed, aura. Yeah, let's do that. And then let's go ahead and put a point in there so the food consumption is lower. Huh. All right. I hear some trees coming down out there. So right now we are going to go down around this neck of the woods. So let's just go ahead and do that. We'll keep the, whoops, wrong way. We'll keep the headlight on here. I don't think that we need this actually. Let's go ahead. And hopefully we'll have, hopefully we won't run into, oh, is that a, Yep. 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 Cool. Oh, we're going to come back with so much salt. We are here. Wow, that was a much quicker run than I thought it would be. And I think that this is all we need to do is come down here. Oh, look at this. Lovely. I'm going to bring our moa in a little further. I'm still not keeping this moa, guys. That's why I keep on calling him moa. Because he's going to die a horrible death as soon as I find one that's worth keeping. For sure. We're just going to take another boo in here. And see if we can. What? Look at all the gold that's in this place. Mm-hmm. Lots of gold. Okay. Any queens? Yes, there's a queen. Mm-hmm. Sort. All right. We got what we needed. Let's head back. Doodly doodly doo. Waddly atcha, doodly doo, doodly doo. Waddly atcha, ooh, itchy nose. Waddly atcha, can't steer and scratch my nose at the same time. Doodly doodly doo. Now, I wonder if we're getting some other cool stuff as a reward for this. 51, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. I think they'll be happy with that.
150 Ren, eh? That's all we got. Well, guys, I happen to know that we're getting quite a bit of a collection of exotics and stuff like that. So, let's go ahead and add to all the stacks here. Let's throw this in here. Sort. Let's pull out what is this? Strange. Okay. We'll put that in there. Sort. Some bone. Sort. How about some stick? Sort. We never did use this pick. Hi. Now let's go ahead and pull out here we are. Our contact device. And that will have Mission complete. Mission complete. Look at this. This is beautiful. This mission is currently locked. Complete previous missions to unlock.
Welcome to Icarus, friend. UDA says we gotta drop you in a safe, well-mapped zone your first time down. They must have been thinking of some other planet.
Does that mean... Huh. What does this mean? All right. Well, apparently... Oh, there we go. How many of these do we... Wow, guys. Holy smokes. Those blue ones... What do they require? This mission is currently locked. Already be completed on this open world. Already been completed on this open world. Locked? Oh, I see. I have to complete this in order to complete those. All right.
Welcome back. Lagos unit runs Icarus for the UDA, but most of this planet's still a blank on the map. The unit wants new drop zones, which means getting terrain scans, and they'll pay for the privilege. Just set up a radar at 3 locations and come back alive. You up for it?
No, I'm not, Saul. I'm not up for it all. Because I know anytime we have to do scans, it turns into a big cluster F. So here's what we're going to do, Saul. We're going to do the homestead one.
The Assembly are expanding their footprint on Icarus and looking for experienced people. If you're looking for some quick cash, this could be the one. Looks simple enough, but then again, it always does. You should know how to pick them by now.
Operator is hosting a VIP investment on Icarus and requires advanced infrastructure for their guests in the region. Construct a fully equipped base to operator specifications, flat fee. So here's the thing. Let's go back. In order to complete this one, and I suspect a whole bunch of other ones, I know that we need to build a homestead. Because what we're going to have to do is we're going to need... Anytime you're doing a scan, you're dealing with a whole bunch of shit animals coming in because the scans annoy them. And we are going to need hedgehogs and lots of hedgehogs. So that being said, I think that what I'm going to do here is we're going to do the homestead quest first. That will allow us to build the building to their specifications and give us a home base here in this zone. And then when we have a workstation and everything else like that, we'll be able to build the hedgehogs and stuff like that we need. We need a base of operations to start from. So, and then of course we need, in order to do these anyways, we need to do this. So let's go ahead and take this one.
The Assembly are expanding their footprint on Icarus. The Assembly came up fast, and they're doing the same on Icarus. They don't trust anyone.
Let's go ahead and swap this out. They don't trust anyone, he says. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to try and load some of this basic stuff into my bags here, and take it with us. So we don't have to rebuild it again when we get to where we're going. Let's go ahead and put it in there. We need this. We need this. We need this. We're going to take that other salt for sure. We're going to take some wood. Okay, we don't need that. So let's go ahead and put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. We're going to need... Let's top up this stack of this. Sure, let's go like this. We are gonna get the heck out of here. I believe that the first thing we'd have to do is get to the build location, and if I remember correctly, it's all the way down over on the other side of the zone. Yay, there's a lot of running around in this stuff, eh? Let's go ahead and take one or two of those. I don't think we're gonna need the rest of the stuff. So let's just go ahead and pick the table up again. We definitely don't need two of those is enough. Let's go ahead and put that there. Let's go ahead and put that there. What the heck, let's take this. Do we need, no, I am not going to bring this ore. Because there should be plenty if let's go ahead and look where we are here. Map. So we're going to be building at N10 is where we're going to be building. LMN N10. Yeah, there's plenty enough caves around there. We should be fine. Let's go ahead and... Okay, we're going to take this. We're going to pick up the bowl. We're going to pick up the table. Now, on the table, is there anything that we need? Yeah, let's go ahead and bring this stuff. You know what? I have never actually... Honestly, it's not worth me keeping around. I can buy more of it later on. I'm not even going to take this pick. Well, I'll take the pick. These things are a real pain in the ass to repair though later on, until later on. Let's go ahead and grab this. Okay. Just make sure there's nothing else that I need on this other stuff. Sort. We are overweight. So let's go ahead and put this in here. That's, yep. Let's go ahead and put this in here. This in here, this in here. Sort. All right. It ain't pretty. It ain't that greatly organized. How we doing for food buffs and stuff? We're still doing, well, let's go ahead, 7. Yep, let's get you another drink of water. Yep, let's get you some more of this. Okay, And we are going now. First thing we're doing is we're going to go to the middle here somewhere. All right, let's get the heck out of here. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. Luckily, we have a not super fast, but a fast mower. Running on a mower is always preferred to running. Okay. Again, this is a quest I've never done before. I think, again, the only other person I've seen do this is Madstone. And after this quest, I am completely in the dark when it comes to the Olympus quests. So, anytime there's a scan involved, though, you can pretty much be guaranteed that it's going to attract the most unsavory of jerks. Come on, there we go. Do. The nice thing is because of the mow, it won't take too long to get where we need to go. All right. Okay, now let's go ahead and go to here. No, thank you. Sip of coffee. So I guess the idea here, guys, is the way that I kind of think about it is that we're going to go from world to world to world, and we're going to have to be building all of these resources and stuff like that that the UDA wants us to. So I think I'm going to take my time and build them as if they were someplace like we would be coming back to visit sometime. So not just completely functionary, but where are we here? Yeah, let's go ahead and grab one of those. So like an old hunting lodge or a old fishing lodge or something like that. Okay, now we are... Oh, I see what's going on here. I know. Looks like it's on a cliff face there. So we're going to build right on that cliff face. So it'll be beautiful. Get a creature deterrent out and all that good stuff.
So this is the spot. They got their reasons. Let's get started.
Wow. They certainly have their reasons, eh? All right. I think I already have it in my eyeball. In my mind's eye. So let's now it looks like it's relatively quiet up here too. So that's a cool thing. Okay, how many bag space? Let's go ahead and we're going to put our shit shack out. Do do do. Unos, dos, tres. Oops. All right. Oh, great. That's something I think I wish they would work on. Because now I am going to need to build a what a pain in the pardon me, we're gonna just go like this for now. Yep. All right. Really? Okay. All right. Sort, craft, floor, maximum utilization of available resources, ladies and gentlemen. And if we have to make it a wood floor for the time being, we have to make it a wood floor for the time being. Great. Deploy. Actually, no, we don't need any freaking windows. This is in our place. Yep. Crafting ramp. You're just gonna stay out here in the storm for now. Till I get the basics set up here. Sort. Do 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 do. Yep. And yeah. Okay, let's go like this. And then we're going to put this in the corner. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Now we're going to do. Let's go ahead and put some stuff in here. Yep. Sort. And then we'll put this leather in there. Take all. Yep. Sleeping bag right down here. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, what else do we got? Let's go ahead and do this. Did we? Yes, we did. Right here. And we're not doing any more of those quests. We already have a quest on there. What did I do? Did I already put the sulfur in there? Did I already put the sulfur in there? Yes, I did. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Put this in there. That's good. Okay. All right, looks like we're gonna have lots of trees to go and clean up, so that's gonna be good. Let's deactivate that. Let's go ahead and put a little of that in there. And then we're gonna deploy that right there. Then we're gonna make a how much are we going to need for this? We're going to need 25, so let's keep that burning. All right. So what we're going to do here, guys, is we're just creating a little bit of a beachhead, a little shit shack for us to stay in, and then we're going to build everything from here. There's some very specific things that it requires. Craft and deploy a decoration bench. I've never actually crafted a decorations bench, so I'm going to make enough room inside of this shit shack to also create the stonemason's bench, because we're going to make this out of stone. We're not going to make it out of wood and have to repair it consistently in that. So let's go like this. Oh, looks like we have another tree still. Sure. Dooby dooby doo, doo doo doo. Where are we here? Nope, not that. Let's do this. Beautiful. Let's come here. That should give us some charcoal. Yeah, put all this in. Nope. Add. Sort. Let's go ahead and make some more of this. Max. Let's go ahead and put the seed in here because we're going to start saving everything now because we're going to probably need everything now. So let's go like this and bring that out. Okay. We don't need that. We don't need that stuff yet. We don't need that. We don't need that stuff yet. Okay. So where is this bench? We're going to need... Now, if I'm not mistaken, I brought that with me, so where the heck is it? There we are. We need 120 nails. We do not have 120 nails. We'd only have 80 nails worth. So, all right. Well, let's... Let's bring our little mower right over here. And then let's bring me and put me right here. It looks like... Okay, nope. You're not going to do that, eh? Let's stand away a little bit. Sure, let's go like this. And like this. And then come back. No. Let's stand over here beside 8, F4. Bring it around. We got a nice sunset. We got a little shit shack in the back. All right. And everybody say cheese. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. We've been at it for a couple of hours. I think that we got one quest done. We're on to the next. The next one's gonna take a little bit longer because there's definitely going to be a lot more building involved. I really appreciate, like I said, I appreciate all the love and support that I've got over the last month or so. We are growing exponentially, and I freaking love it. It's amazing. It energizes me. I get up. The first thing I do is in the morning is I come in and I try and answer all of your comments and give you that love. I really do appreciate all that feedback. That's how I know, what I need to improve on and everything else like that. So I just want to let you know how much I really do appreciate all of those things. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like the content, please go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hit that alert bell too to let you know that when I post something new, so that you don't miss out on it. Now, most of you are pretty good at jumping on there in a timely fashion, but it certainly couldn't hurt. So wherever you happen to be in the world, I wish you guys nothing but love and peace, man. So until next episode, we'll say goodbye and see you again later. Bye-bye.